What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and let's get into this one really quickly. Now guys, I want to do a quick review of The Flash. I just went out and saw the movie this past weekend, and typically I do a straight out of the theater reaction and put it up on my shorts here on the channel. I didn't get to do that this time, so I figured why not just do a full-fledged review of the movie, tell you guys what I liked about the movie, what I disliked about the movie, and tell you guys how many stars I'm giving it out of 10 stars. Now, one of the things that really stuck out in the movie to me and that I really liked was the acting of Ezra Miller. Now, I know Ezra Miller, you know, in his personal life, he's been doing a lot of crazy stuff, pulling a lot of shenanigans, but he really did put on a great performance in this movie, playing Barry Allen, playing a younger version of Barry Allen, and of course his older version. And the way he played off of himself like that, I thought it was just brilliant. The younger version of Barry Allen was quite annoying. It was quite believable. He really did get up under my skin. So that goes to show you that, you know, he has some great acting chops. I really did enjoy that. Now, one of the things I didn't like about the movie was in the opening part of the movie where Barry Allen was rescuing these babies falling out of this building. You know, it was a bunch of babies that fell out of the building, and he was going after the babies and catching them, and he caught a baby in a microwave. It was kind of creepy. It was terrible CGI, and I just wasn't feeling, you know, him catching a baby in a microwave. It just didn't sit right with me, guys. I didn't like it at all. One thing that I did like, Ben Affleck's Batman, he had a motorcycle chase scene in the movie. I did enjoy that. It gave me vibes of BVS when he did the car chase scene, when he was chasing after the truck with the kryptonite. So it brought me back to that. Even though I thought the BVS scene was better, I did quite enjoy that motorcycle chase scene. Now, what I didn't like was Batman's suit. I got a good look at it after the car chase scene when he was rescued by Gal Gadot, who, you know, played Wonder Woman. She did have a small cameo in the movie, by the way. The suit looked terrible. It looked like a big, giant onesie, guys. It kind of took me out of the movie for a minute. It didn't look right. It looked like it didn't fit right. So, you know, I really didn't like that. So, like I said, that took me out of the movie for a minute. Another thing that I did like, Michael Keaton's Batman. I was excited for him to come back. I thought he did a great job as well. The fight scenes with him, they looked epic. That brought me back to BVS once again with the fight scene with Ben Affleck. I still think the Ben Affleck fight scene was better than Michael Keaton's fight scene in this movie, but I thought he did a good job at that. I did like the bat suit that he was in. The only thing I didn't like was the fact that Michael Keaton's character, you know, he didn't get a good relationship with Barry Allen like the Ben Affleck Batman. You guys know they have a great relationship. They didn't play off on their relationship enough, I think, in the movie. I think that would have been a good thing if they would have, you know, made them a little bit closer in the movie. But I guess they didn't have enough time to do all that, and I just didn't like that. Another thing I didn't like was Supergirl's, the way they used her. It seems like they didn't have enough time to develop her character. You know, I like the fact that she was different from Clark. You know, she was a little bit more rough around the edges, being that, you know, she had been locked away, and instead of, you know, found on a farm and nurtured and having a family. So, you know, she wasn't this nice Supergirl. You know, she was kind of, you know, rough around the edges and tough. I did like that. I just think that they didn't have enough time to develop her character. I thought, you know, if they had enough time, you know, they could have developed her character. But like I said, they were probably pressed for time. Another thing I didn't like, when they were doing the multiverse thing, they had these big giant, I would say these multiverse balls. It kind of looked cartoonish, where you would see different versions of Superman, different versions of Batman, kind of like when the Flash was running through the multiverse and he could see different things, he could go back in time. I didn't like that. It just looked like it was a hot mess. I'll say that. It looked like a hot mess in the movie. I really didn't enjoy that. But all in all, I thought it was a good movie. It didn't live up to the hype. It didn't live up to what I expected it to be. I thought, you know, it'd be a soft reboot, and, you know, it would tie into what James Gunn's new vision is. You guys know James Gunn is the head of DC Universe now, and he's, you know, rebooting everything. So I thought we would get more insight into what's going to take place coming up, but it didn't seem to have that. I did enjoy the scene at the end with George Clooney, seeing the George Clooney Batman. I thought that was pretty funny. I don't want to spoil everything for you guys, but I didn't like the post-credit scene. I thought, you know, I don't even know what that was all about with the Aquaman. It just seemed to have, you know, no place in the movie to me. It just didn't seem like there was nothing there. So I think people were quite disappointed in that scene, me as well, because, you know, it's a bittersweet moment for me, guys, because I am a big fan of this Snyder universe, but I do understand, you know, things change and you have to go in a different direction. So, you know, I'm excited for what they're going to bring. I am going to miss the Snyder universe because I did enjoy it. I thought Ben Affleck was a great Batman. Of course, Henry Cavill, probably, you know, one of the best Superman out there, and, you know, all the other characters. I just thought that, you know, the Snyderverse could have been huge if it was played right. But all in all, guys, I think with this movie, I'm going to give this movie 6 out of 10 stars. Would I suggest you go see it at the movies? I would suggest you go see it at the movies. I think you'd have a great time watching it, even though despite the little, you know, quirks that, you know, that you're probably not going to like in the movie, some of the CGI, some of the different things. All in all, it was a solid movie in my opinion. But anyway, guys, just wanted to give you guys my take on the movie. If you like the movie, tell me what you liked about it, what you hated about it. If you haven't seen the movie, are you going to see the movie? You guys let me know how you feel about that in the comment section. It's the CEO.